Alright guys, here's the cutout. Right here. This is what I did last year, is I pinned, literally, cut this out and threw it on, because I got this table from the dump. It was at the dump yard, so I grabbed it, cut this part out. Sorry, there's jets flying by, there's people mowing their lawns. You're not going to get away from the noise today, but it doesn't matter. All I did was put that over the boat, figure out where my holes were, tapped them. I got a couple extra ones, because what I did technically is I cheated. I took the plate off my old boat and put it on. Oh, my Atlanta. What you are going to want for this, last year I was using, turn this up a little bit. Last year I was using water. My buddy was dumping water on it as I was going, because you're going to burn up these blades. You're going to burn right through them. 10 minutes later, I got a plate out. Just in time for the jets to go back by. But instead of using water this time, I had a guy reach out to me and told me to use soap, bar soap, something like this. Lubricate your spots. So you're gonna rub down on where I'm gonna make my cuts, and that should keep everything nice and lubricated. So right here, I'm gonna take the soap and I'm actually gonna rub right on the cuts. I'm gonna come in from there, bring it up, and then around. I'm gonna bring it back up this way. Once I get right into here, I'm probably gonna have to I know I'm gonna have to move the sheet around, so we'll start from there. That's pretty good. We'll see how the cutting goes. This is the back side of the boat. I need to take off these 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Definitely save these for another little project. So yeah, I'm gonna put the plate on in a second here. Alright, now this has to come out. Just for now. Try being easy with it. There we go. This is gonna come off. And this foam block will soak up water over time. So what I've done is I've actually sprayed mine and coated it. But if you get yours, it smells like crap too. Ugh, that's horrible smelling. I don't know what they put in that. Pew. I'm gonna reach up under here and take these little tabs out. I don't need those anymore. Alright, when this plate goes on, you can see that it's wonky. You know, you got all this space under all this. And to take away all that vibration, to keep everything smooth, and to keep the vibrations, and just when you clamp it down, I mean, it would stay, but you got all this gap. I don't like the gap, and I want to take up any vibrations that I can, so that way, you know, the fish aren't hearing it. So all you need is a little cut, one of these little squares. This is an old beat up one, but it will work. Here's my original wooden piece that I cut, and then from there I drew, you know, made my little square to where the trolling motor will bracket onto. Alright, so all you have to do is take this, put it on, or take your metal piece, put it on, and trace it out. I'm going to go up this way. That looks like the cleanest spot. And bam! There's your little cutout. Okay? This is going to help a lot with the vibrations. All you gotta do, put that right under there. Lay that down. You can trim it up down the road if you'd like, if it overhangs and whatnot. Alright, so how this lays, see how this is laying flush? This lip, you need this lip cut out. So when this lays down, the lip is exposed. So I still got to bring this back. So at least to there. What I was doing there was just cutting this up and around so it really fits over into that lip. You don't want this foam coming over the lip, because it's gonna, if it does, then it will mess with the way your plate is gonna bracket on. You see how that can come on, and now everything doesn't mess with it, and when I bracket this in, it's gonna squish down onto this. If you can see my other one's like molded to the boat now. And that's what you want. You want it to kind of, over time, just kind of mold to the boat. Alright, so once you get your spots, I'm going to take these guys right here, along with some of these. Ideally, you should get stainless steel ones. All I could find were these ones, which is okay. My boat doesn't sit out in the rain, so you know, if you're gonna keep your boat out in the weather, make sure all your metals, you know, stainless steel. That's why this isn't steel, so you don't have to worry about it rusting up on you. From here, get this aligned. Then all we're going to do is just pop these babies down in and match them up into the holes. Then make sure that you still use one of these guys, then this. So it's not just cutting up into the plastic. So, pop that down in. Goes right through the mat, no problem. Down and go. Oh, that thing is still in there. The first hole I'm drilling into the boat. One hole, that's it. Yeah, just gonna tighten that up. It's good to go, guys. There's the plate. She's mounted on. So now what's next is the brackets. These guys I'm gonna put on. Oops. Going a little French, sorry. Right here. And right there. Mount those on. Then from there, I can put my metal piece up. So all I did was just run some tape along so I can mark it, keep everything kind of straight. Here's my holes. I'm gonna tap them out. Let's get this bracketed on. So dark in here. I'm gonna bring it outside. Alright, I brought the boat out here just so I can access it and work on it a little bit better. This is all bracketed in. She's good to go. Now that this is bracketed on, all I took right here, I just cut out another little square piece and bracketed that to it. Well, not a square, but I just cut out another little piece right here, cut through, and then here is where it clamps on. So you want something kind of rubber for vibrations and not for it to just slide off very easy. This kind of grips in. Alright, but this is on here, not going anywhere, and I only drilled one hole into the boat right here. That's the one hole. There would have been two, but this is where that dip is, where the handle. So this one doesn't even go in technically, and you can put a little nub there for lights or whatnot. I just didn't bother with this time around. It's in the other boat. Alright, now I can put that block back in there. Now we can take this guy, push it back in. It's important that you keep that in there. This shouldn't come out. That's what's going to save your arse if you flip. You need that one, and you need that one up front. Bring you guys back here. All this is just an old cutting board. You can see all the cuts on it from being used. Then this is just a little rubber mat, and another of that sheet here to keep that strong. But this, guys, is rugged. That's not going anywhere.